Wildcat formation pays off. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Flying down the left side. He's at the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, LSU! Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them, they develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Release to the back. The pass falls incomplete, and they are fortunate to live to tell about that one. It had turnover written all over it. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Here's a heat. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. To throw, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. What a play that time. They got way more than they needed to convert that fourth down.
But I love the execution of this quarterback. Everybody's sitting shallow, trying to take away the first down.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking down.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. He's got it on the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Aller. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. It's Singleton. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Natty Lions.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rushes on him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Back to throw, it's Aller. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into it. Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Gets it out to the 20. About yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Turning it on! The 20! And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Leads it with the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Manning. Throws to the back. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He's going for it all. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run to the left. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Finally dragged down. He picked up the 1st down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
And he puts through the extra point. An 84-yard drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. At the 35, he's open. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Durham. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Here comes the heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown LSU!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line, getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wingo. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 30. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quarterback running on the draw. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Longhorns want to crank the tempo. End off from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Those kind of plays can be huge.
Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Very good field position to start here. Looking downfield, it's saying. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Sayin. Looks to the left, pass caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense. It's an incomplete.
Boy, great job by the big man getting his hand up to be able to knock that ball away. I'm always an advocate of these big defensive linemen who sometimes don't have the ability to get to the quarterback and affect him. You can still watch that quarterback and try to time your leap up to bat it away. Excellent job by the big man.
What a catch! That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looks like he's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out, it's Anderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks into the clear. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off on some nice positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, what a grab! Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Ten seconds remaining now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They get the second half started with their running play. He's in the clear. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Tate. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. He's going to take off here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Screen to the wide receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. 3rd and goal. Try to make it on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab down the middle. It's Durham. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pounding away with the run game. Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Short pass, finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it on the move. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick.